Okay, everybody. Oh my god, I just got out the shower. Anyways, so I just started a garden project down the street, and I'll post a couple of videos that I had already on there. I just kind of wanted to do an introduction about it because I was like, oh, maybe I should put this on my YouTube channel and follow myself. I decided to take lead in my project community garden, and because I was walking around just looking around my neighborhood, my new neighborhood, and I saw a garden there, and I was like, wow, that looks shitty, and something should be done about it. And also, me and my brother have always wanted to like build stuff and do things, so I'm just like, hey, maybe I should see about this garden. So basically, I inquired about it, and they told me that I could take the lead because the person that didn't live around here, blah blah blah. Well, I was super excited about it and so serious, and so I was like ready to get hands on. So we had the first meeting with the lady, and she met me over there, but there was the other guy, and come to find out, he's the guy that's over it. And now, seeing that he knows there's more volunteers, he wants to be over it, and it's like, dude, there's always blocks against me when I try to lead something. Like, there's always somebody there in my pathway that I just want to be like, move aside, I got the plan, and let me just do this. Well, anyways, so I'm over there, and I'm taking everything out. Like, I want to take the thing out, everything, like, and start completely over. Meanwhile, this guy wants to keep picking the fruit and vegetables that's already there, but these vegetables are not ripe, and they're barely growing, or they're overgrowing, and they're molding. And I'm like, if we're gonna have a community garden and you guys want fruits, great Jesus-like stuff to come out of this garden for the people, then we need to start over. What's the point of picking or trying to keep fruit and vegetables that neither I don't trust and I wouldn't eat myself, and we don't know about? So, I mean, I guess the community makes money to donate to the garden, depending on how much we produce, like how many pounds that's produced, and then that goes. I mean, I get it, pick it, but get rid of it. Like, just get rid of it, start over. That's my train of thought. Like, I cannot work under chaos. And chaos to me is anything that's not organized, that's not new and fresh, not a fresh start. Like, if I'm having to dig through dirt that looks shaky, or if I'm having to pick crops that I wouldn't eat myself, and I have to plant my crops next to that, and I think that it's gonna like attack mine, I don't want to do it. So basically, I took it upon myself to go ahead and just go with my idea and scrap everything. This guy doesn't even live in the community, and it's supposed to be a community garden, so I don't know. People get into their moods where they're like, oh, I don't live in the community, but I'm going to manage you, and I don't like that. I really want to get the actual community involved, and I'm going to start knocking on doors and getting people involved, letting them know who I am in a community and what that garden is, because it seems like our community doesn't even know that they're able to go there freely. So I'm making this my project, obstacles or not. So today, I was able to go over there and pull out all the weeds and buckwheat out of this little section that's meant to be a plastic coop. And we want to make real aisles so that people can actually plant stuff there and get fruits and vegetables in an organized way. And then, so I took out a lot of stuff. Now, the crops that we're growing were like huge, like super huge, and it's sort of amazing how huge they are, and hopefully our crops will do that as well, but I just hope our crops will be nice and fruitful and smell good, and they're not full of weeds and useless grass. So I just wanted this introduction. How did this start? Again, like I said, I was walking around the neighborhood, and I'm like, ooh, look at this here, and it's right down the street. It's like 3 minutes away walking. And so, yeah, and I'm super excited. I'm going to use the Eden method. Now, if everyone isn't on board, we're gonna see how this works, because too many people get into it and then they're like, oh yeah, I want to help, but they don't know like what steps. And I really feel like if everyone's not on the same page, you can kill your plants because they're like overwatering or overdoing this. So I'm going to start the way I'm starting. I'm going to write some instructions. The Eden way is the best way to have natural fruits, fully organic and low maintenance. So there's no reason to be in a garden like all the time, because you just basically gotta let nature do what nature does after the first steps have been taken, which is the layering process for the ground and soil, so that the fruits can grow even without water, so that when we're not watering it, the fruits are okay, and through the winter they'll be fine because the soil will be moist and covered. And so that's my idea. So I want to take you guys on this journey with me, my Eden garden in our specific Pacific community garden in Springfield, Missouri. And let's watch this garden grow. I'll post some pictures so that you guys can see the before and then the during and the after. And I'll do a lot of during. So basically, hopefully by the end of next week, I'll get all the soil done. And by October, on the end of October, we'll have all of our seeds planted and covered. And then it'll just be this dry season until spring again, when everything should start growing and we get to pick and prune our trees and plant some more. So this is exciting. My brother wants to go on a apprenticeship for farming, and they give you an acre to start farming. So I was like, well, yeah, if this works out, then I'm definitely going to grow a garden in my backyard, because I am fully vegetarian, and I think if I can grow some great fruits that I can pick off a tree and eat, then that'll keep me and my kids full, and I won't have to stress about food. So I'm excited about this and this lifestyle. So you guys follow me, Eden Garden in Springfield, Missouri, and let's see how this goes. Oh, and I should say, this is my first time gardening, but there's something in me that says I have a green thumb, and this will come naturally to me. I did 4 hours of work in the last about 5 hours of work in the last 2 days, just because I wanted to, and it was fun for me. So I don't think I have a problem, with this project. I don't even think I would stop, because I really want to see what happens. Anywho, YouTube, I hope you guys follow me, subscribe, Cash Flow Pretty. Basically, I'm just a young girl. I'm a single mom of 2 kids who I want to help to grow into wonderful children that's not stuck on YouTube but actually doing productive work, and they go out and help me do these things. And so as I grow financially and mentally and spiritually, I'll take my kids with me, and then they can follow my journey and do this with me, and hopefully I'll gain some viewers and some fans and some friends out there in the world who will do life with me also. Yeah, I'm just trying to look at life differently instead of being accepted. Looking to get accepted. Hopefully I can just be me and people will accept me as I am and do life with me without asking. So yeah, so Garden of Eden, Pacific. Yeah, this should be cool. But anyway, so that guy, hopefully I don't step on his toes, but really I feel like this is destined, and I need to be there in that garden, that specific garden. God had something for me in this part of Springfield. I don't know why he put me here in this house, but I've been having visions, and I have a vision for this part of Springfield, and so thus I will start working on whatever he has for me to do over here. There's also this building that I want to get, commercial building that I want to get, to start a transitional center, and who knows what happens. Anyways, I'm blabbing. Maybe that's another video I can talk about. I look forward to seeing you guys later. Bye.